Looking at Tsunami, there's really two, kind of a tectonic or earthquake type, which is small, or an impact or a mountain sliding or a volcano sliding into the ocean, which is large. Choosing large, it's much more rapid. If I try to interfere with it or stop it, we have a problem. That shouldn't happen. If I click small, it tells me I can't do that, which is fine. But meanwhile, we're still in this problem here. So there's some serious problems with small and large being somewhat operational while there is motion, which would be very bad. If I try to go home, we'll wait, of course, until it gets to 0, then home works. Let me press escape and take a look at, this is the admin screen, which allows us to make changes. We can, for example, launch let's select a regular wave and launch the regular wave, and it would go forever at this period and this amplitude. Now, if I stop it, again, we have somewhat of a problem with the slow descent. If I turn the wave cycle limit on, that will limit the wave cycles to 4 cycles. And we can limit the amplitude to protect from making waves that are too large for the selected period. This would produce extreme unstable waves. They would not be able to look like waves. They'd look more like a confused storm sea or a washing machine in the tank. Now, it's hard for me to move these pointers on this machine, on the touch screen, because you wouldn't. You would be using the pointer from your mouse in the admin mode. This is something that would be done using the mouse. This is not intended to be a touch screen, but I can do it. There's also the feature of the camera. If we were to run the wave and let's see, and try to stop it. Now again, we have that problem. If I turn the camera on, come on camera, why won't it come on? There, it's on. What's happening here? This is unusual. Okay, I turned the camera on and all of a sudden we had rerun that wave again and stop it. We get a rapid descent now. That's very strange. The camera seems to affect the descent rate. So that's another problem. Let's go to the Storm Random C and run that. That is selected by 6 components down here and uses the full range. We don't know whether or not we will go over or not. As you change some of these components, oh, that's very close. That's a little flat up there. So that's a matter of changing the components down here because they're randomly adding together like a real random C. And this would look really cool in the wave tank. Now, if I stop it, I'm getting the correct ramp decline. I'm sorry. The camera is on, and that. Let me try turning that off. See if that'll affect it. I'll run this again, and then stop it. And aha, it's the wrong decline. Turn the camera back on, and come on, camera. There we go. Look at that. Okay, this is something new and exciting, but somehow the decline or return to 0 is affected by whether the camera is on or not. Let's go back to the touch screen and select regular waves. the camera will be on, and you'll just get me because we don't have a camera pointed at any waves. Let's see if this stuff is working here. If we launch this, we get a nice wave. You can see the voltage down here, and stop it. Stop it. There we go. Whoops, that's a very scary stop. That was an abrupt discontinuity. Let's launch it and stop it. Didn't do it. Try again. There we go. That's another problem. The discontinuity. There, that is good. That is the ramp. Instead of dropping it to 0, it did a ramp. So we're talking about something here that is a problem, but it's sometimes works. Launch, stop, ramp. Excellent. Okay, so we got a couple that worked. Let's go back home. Try the, let's see, do we want the, yeah, try the random C. Storm wave. Stop it. A good ramp. Let's go right into the winter wave. Nope, can't do it. Now you can. How about we try to go from winter wave back to storm? Ramp first. Great, it's working. And then go into storm. Whoa, discontinuity again. Let's try to go right from storm to winter. Discontinuity. Let's go right into the summer wave. The ramp is good, but that was a good, it went into the summer wave nicely. Let's go from summer to storm. That was good. Let's go from storm to winter. That was good. There was a discontinuity back then, but the next three, let's go back to storm, and that was good. So now it's working. But again, it's somewhat unreliable. That was good. Moving along, I could just hit home, it ramps and moves on to the next